Paragraph 2.
Which one is that? The report?
Page 2, Exhibit 2. You had read it
I read
beautifully.
it. Is it the opinion or the letter you are talking about?
Yes. The letter of August 2. Your lawyer directed your attention to it.
In reaching our conclusion,
Yes.
a number of sources of information were used. All available documented medical history of Chief Abiola was reviewed. In addition, witnesses who were present at the time of collapse and during the period of attempted resuscitation,
yes,
as well as medical personnel who treated Chief Abiola and some family members were interviewed.
So, that is not correct.
Why? They did not say all. They said some.
With not all available.
Yes, all available documents.
Just a minute. In addition, witnesses who were present at the time of collapse, just a minute, were you spoken to? They didn't speak to you.
I was not spoken to you.
You were the main witness because you brought Abiola to them. You also led them to take Abiola to the hospital. So they never spoke to you. That is the point I'm making.
My lord, do you know there was a senior government official there?
I know, but did they speak to you? Did they speak to you?
They did not.
They did not. Thank you very much. Now, if you look at Exhibit 2, which you have read copiously from, it's not really, page 11. On gastrointestinal system of Abiola. Gastrointestinal system, page 11.
Yes, my lord.
Paragraph 2.
Yes, my lord.
Just listen. The stomach, small and large intestines are markedly distended with gas post-mortem.
My lord, excuse me. Where is the place?
Gastrointestinal system.
Okay, gastrointestinal system.
Can you see that?
Yes, my lord.
Can you read the first 3 lines, sentences?
The oral cavity is unremarkable with no evidence of trauma.
Yes.
The esophagus is unremarkable.
Yes.
The stomach, small and large intestine are markedly distended with gas.
Yes. But otherwise unremarkable. Yes, next sentence. The stomach contains?
The stomach contains a small amount of yellowish mucous material, possible swallowed sputum.
Yes. Now, when was he fed last? Before the 7th of July. But there was no food in his intestine. According to the doctors, when last did you feed Chief Abiola? Before the 7th. You were in charge.
You see,
you were in charge. When last?
They normally give him his food.
You were there?
I don't have to be there.
No. To your knowledge, when last was Chief Abiola fed? Because these doctors are saying we broke the intestine. Only mucus.
I don't know when he was fed last.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know when he was fed last.
And he did not complain to me when we were in the vehicle that he has not eaten.
Do you know the doctors that recommended the drugs that were found in his possession? Do you know the doctors?
I don't know.
Yeah. Do you know that Dr. Yakasai, a gynecologist, do you know he's a gynecologist?
I know, my lord.
Do you know that he treated Chief Abiola before you took over his affairs? Was the one treating him? Do you know that?
I'm not aware of that, my lord.
Did he complain to you, Chief Abiola, that Yakasai was the one treating him?
No, my lord, he did not tell me.
Now, who took over his medical affairs then, for the 1 month you were in charge? Who was in charge? You don't know?
Nothing was handed over to me, and I don't know.
So no doctor treated Abiola for the 1 month, to your knowledge?
Witness,
yes,
we listened to you in chief.
Yes,
you were fluent and forthcoming.
Yes,
now, cross-examination. Sometimes you were giggling. I don't know what was amusing you. And you don't remember. It's a litany of I don't know, I don't remember. Please help us.
Yes, my lord. My lord, you see, this role is not supposed to be for CSO. This late chief was supposed to be handled by the police and the court.
Supposed to be chief intelligence officer.
Yes, my lord.
We've met somebody who was there before you.
Yes, my lord.
And we can assess him.
Yes, my lord.
Don't tell me that you are so daft. They shouldn't have put you there.
May Major Aliyu.
Please help us.
Please help, Major Aliyu.
Yes, my lord.
Who was the doctor in charge of Chief Abiola between the 8th of June and the 7th of July, to your knowledge? Because on the 7th, you called Dr. Wale when there was an emergency.
Yes, my lord.
Who was the doctor treating him?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Now, you did say that, and this was on the 5th of July,
Yes, my lord.
that Chief Anyaku visited Chief Abiola in the company of the CGS then, Vice Admiral Ahigbe.
Yes, my lord.
They took photographs with him. Is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
Those photographs were printed in Abuja here at the insistence of the government. Is that to your knowledge?
I didn't know that, my lord.
They were published in the papers, those photographs.
I've seen them in the papers too, my lord.
So you don't know they were published in the papers?
I didn't know. Unless
Do
I
you
got
know of
press
any
them.
incident where a detainee in Nigeria was photographed, was asked to pose for a photograph while in detention? Do you know of any incident?
No, my lord.
No, man. Now, the CGS was appointed when, to your knowledge?
I can't remember the exact date.
The head of state, General Abubakar, was appointed as head of state when, to your knowledge?
9th June.
9th June.
Yes, my lord.
When was his deputy appointed?
I can't remember the exact date, but it's somewhere in June, sometimes in June.
It was, will I be correct in saying it was appointed on the 10th of June?
Sorry?
10th of June?
I can't remember the exact date.
Okay. Now, between the time he was appointed and the 7th of July, I put it to you that was a period of about 3 weeks. You can't remember?
My lord, I can't remember.
Was he appointed on the 7th of July, to your knowledge? The day Abiola died? Was that the day he was appointed?
No, he was not appointed that day.
Where was he reporting before that date? Why did he ask for a key that day? Where was his office between the time of his appointment and the day of the incident?
My lord, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you very much. So, he was not reporting in the villa. To your knowledge, he was not reporting in the villa?
He was reporting. Sometimes I see him in the CNC's office.
Yes.
So I remember he traveled to go and hand over his office.
Very good.
And one or two couple of times with the CNC, mostly.
Yes.
What did you say? You remember? You remember something now?
Yes, my lord.
No, let's hear what you remember.
That's what I remembered, sir. He was coming to the office. He was coming to the CNC. I used to see him in the CNC's office. Most times they are in the CNC's office and the conference room upstairs.
So he was running his office from the conference room or the CNC's office. Is that what you want this commission to believe? Is that correct? He didn't go to his own office?
Yes, my lord.
He didn't go to his own office?
He has not taken over his office then.
Yes. You see, where I'm going is this. The withdrawal of SADC at the material time. You understand me? So that I can put your mind at rest.
Yes, my lord.
I am not accusing you of having murdered Chief Abiola. What we are trying to find out is who did what at what time, in the interest of justice and the truth. Now, the Chief of General Staff telephoned you. Is that correct?
No,
on the
my
7th.
lord. No, my lord.
Who gave you the information on the 7th that the key to his office was needed? Who?
His own chief security officer,
Yes. What's his name?
Lieutenant Commander Matthew.
Yes.
Found
Phone
out-
you.
He did not phone me.
What did he do?
They talk over the radio and call Zadok to come and open the office.
Yes. That was what happened that day.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Now, on that date that Zadok left, nobody tasted the tea before Chief Abiola took it. Nobody, to your knowledge.
Yes, my lord.
Nobody. Now, are you aware that, from your experience, that food, water, and whatever that is meant for detainees is usually tasted? Even if the relations bring food or anything, That is the normal practice. Do you know that?
I don't know. I have not seen it in writing.
Now, Major Aliyu.
Yes, my lord.
Major Aliyu.
Yes, my lord.
The service chiefs at the material time were in different parts of the country.
Yes, my lord.
By the virtue of their positions. Some were in Lagos, some in Kaduna, and others. Is that correct?
Some were in Lagos, some were in Abuja, not in Kaduna.
Yeah. On the day, on the 7th of July, all the service chiefs were in Abuja, to your knowledge. To your knowledge.
Yes, my
because
lord.
you said they met. I put it to you that they were waiting for the report of Abiola's death. That was why they were in Lagos, to your knowledge. I mean in Abuja.
No, they schedule a state council meeting. They don't just schedule a meeting like that.
Are they members of the Council of State, to your knowledge? Service chiefs, to your knowledge?
They were?
They were.
Yes, my lord.
Not governors, the CNC, are members of the Council of State under the military?
My lord, if I will request that I should be confined to my role as CFO.
No, I'm going to confine you to what you know. Because you were the chief security officer to the head of state. If you don't know, simply say you don't know. Do you know that service chiefs were not members?
Hold it. What did he say? You consult who?
He said he wants to be confined to what he knows.
Oh, what he knows?
Yes.
Not what I know, my lord.
How much do you know? Nothing. All right, confine it to what he knows.
Now, you do not know that service chiefs were not members of the Council of State. You do not know.
That's not my job, my lord.
That is not your job. Good. Now, let's come to your job. You said that the Chief of General Staff, Vice Admiral Aigbe, came to the Asoro Clinic and was going to break down, but in order to avoid embarrassment before members of the American delegation, you persuaded him to leave. Is that correct?
I did no, my lord.
What happened?
I did not say he was going to break down.
What was he going to do?
But he was looking confused, and in that stage, I don't want us to portray a bad image of the nation.
Yes. Abiola had not died at that stage.
No, my lord.
Yes. Now, when you said that you did not trust Zadok,
Yes, my lord.
you left Abiola's life in the hands of Zadok.
With checks and balances, my lord.
Yes. But when it came to the question of money, the feeding allowance,
Yes,
you
my
took
lord.
that over. You didn't trust him in that respect.
Yes, my lord. On the other side, I will tell you, if I may digress here.
Yes?
He don't have the powers to pick chief out of that house
Yeah.
without the CO knowing, and the CO deploy guards physically on the ground who is in charge of the place. So if that does go, they only know him and they allow him and they will stand with him and he come out.
Yeah. Now, before Zadok was posted to manage Abiola for 2 years, between 1996 and 1998,
Yes, my lord.
he was already accused of involvement in arms dealing and illegal killing of citizens of this country, to your knowledge. Is that correct, according to you?
Yes, my lord.
So, you put Abiola in the hands of a killer. Is that correct?
My lord, I learned about this information after he left. The whole unit was posted away.
From
That was
who?
when normally information flows.
So you can't remember